we're back. Battle time.
Oh shit. Well, what? I have to fight in this game?
I know, right?
I wanted...
You're such a big pacifist, you don't like it. Neither of you have goblin stuff.
No, let's just loud water him. Boop.
Loudwater Fury, when you piss too loudly in the middle of the night.
Ranged attack at 2 foes. Interesting, that would have been useful.
Yeah.
Good Pierce Will. This is when Will Smith goes down to the local mall and he gets his ear piercing.
Pierce Will, yeah. The fuck was that?
Yeah.
I thought it was the goblin dying.
I thought it was like a wolf, just out of nowhere.
I thought it was the goblin dying. Just going,
oh fuck!
Epic scene.
Nice.
They're coming hard and fast now.
For the lady light guards and guides you.
Well, you got one of her people with you, so.
Elves channel the powers of fire, air, earth, and water. to
What?
bear the firstborn.
I mean, if you're speaking in a very vague sense,
To
sure.
survive one. It is like
Oh shit! We get to go to Lothlorien.
Good to see the elves, Mr. Frodo.
For many long ages has the Lady Galadriel fought the shadow, but it has not claimed her. Go now.
Hey, here's a thing I know is a bit
Beneath the tree.
what the hell is the word I'm looking for? Contested on as to well, not contested, but there's people who like it and people who hate it. I think she did a damn good job as Galadriel.
Oh yeah, I think she did.
But the thing that bothers a lot of people is the way she did the whole speech about in place of a Dark Lord, blah blah blah.
Oh,
And
I
all
think
that.
she did that perfect.
I thought so too, but a lot of people. Okay, here's some people. Shit opinion incoming. Here's some. Okay, that was nicely done. Who dares? I think I do. Is basically. Remember one of the. You've seen all the animated Lord of the Rings things?
Yes.
So in the one there where it's like she's just in there, she's like, just da 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 da, and she says the whole thing, but she's just like flipping her skirt.
Oh yeah,
around
I
and
do
everything
like the way that's done too. It's a totally
It
different
feels.
interpretation. but
I get it, but I feel like it almost. Oops, it's on me.
You could do a perfect mode. You could arrow them all.
Oh, I could. Arrow volley. Let's do this. I feel like it doesn't have quite the same gravitas as the other one. I get it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I just kind of.
I like.
It seems like it's not taking it seriously enough.
No, the original animated Lord of the Rings movie feels, because it probably was made by people on cocaine. Like, how the fuck else
But
do you...
who the fuck did that? Was it Bakshi?
Yes.
Yeah. And Bakshi is, well, kind of Bakshi crazy.
Yeah. Interesting. We're getting 3 points per level up now.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah. 3 and then let's do...
Keep my magic going. Keep my magic going.
Yeah. Probably for the best. Everlost. Speed him up. Nah. Let's do some more spirit. Nah.
Give him some constitution. I think he needs more health.
Alright, let's do 2 more. He's got the second most, but sure.
That's not a bad thing, Taylor.
No,
Actually,
he's
yeah, how the
actually
hell does
got
Barathor not... You need to put more into Barathor. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we need to
He's
fix-
supposed to be the fucking tank.
We need to fix him.
What did we get?
Had something other.
Oh. New hat.
Nice.
There we go. Looks like the old hat. No, not quite, but similar. What'd you just put on him?
Water protection. Or armor enhancement. Water protection is still
Look
sitting
at that.
there.
We're so close to a save point. We probably could have gone there and been fine.
Whatever. Whatever.
Now we're in Well, we were in Necropolis. Now we're in the throne room. Oh, since we're right next to the throne, I guess. There's a chair right next to that save. So.
What do we have here?
Random act.
Tell by the wrapping of the shaft, it's the last axe ever forged in Moria. A respected ranger.
I'm sorry, my friend. I meant no disrespect.
Reminds me, in Lord of the Rings Online, in Moria, there's like a big quest line based on finding Durin's legendary axe.
Ah, walking axe.
Nice.
And an epic scene.
Then, my friend, dwarves are formidable eternal fighters. As you behold their shattered armors, you glimpse weapons wielded long.
How old do you think that axe would be?
I think it's. Well, I think it. Oh God, I'm trying to remember when the fuck exactly Moria.
How many
was
years
founded.
has it been since since Moria actually had dwarves in it?
I want to say it's only been on less than 20 years. I think
Oh, really? That short a time?
it's not been that long.
All the wreck and everything like that around here, like you figure it would be like hundreds of years.
I can't remember exactly. Again, I don't want to just go and have to wander off and then pull out my copy of Fellowship or whatever. Or I suppose Return of the King might be easiest to get the appendices, so that way I can get access to the.
Should I just straight up attack them?
Hell yeah!
Alright.
Wounding strike.
There's one of them. One of them's
That
orange. I'll take him. Bleed, bitch.
Woo.
Hey, you can try out Arrow Flurry.
Nice.
Fucking hell. Well, I feel like I didn't do anything. I'm setting up for a long term, and then you're just like, nah, I'm gonna kill them both. Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, a little overpowered, I think.
It's not. It won't be for long. Look, more Limbus.
I suppose it's a new episode. You
Yep.
son of a bitch. All right, so that's this particular wing done. Now we get to go back and do the.
Fuck, this is all just an offshoot. Holy crap.
Yeah, to get the runes, which is probably needed for something.
Battle.
It's needed for battle, I guess. Yeah.
It could be. You don't know. Doggos. Did you just use it on the goblin?
No,
Okay, look, I didn't even see it move over to the.
I went very
Bark.
quickly.
Let's. You know what? I'm gonna give you a little speedy time there, Mr. Creature Killer. I was gonna suggest you buff us, but that works.
Eh,
You think?
nice.
Oh, look at that. There you go. That's the kind of damage we want to see around here.
Like Morgan and Morgan tax accountants.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying words.
Okay then. Morgan tax accountants. So let's get, in last episode we went and you had an inkling of idea, and I think we need to expand on it.
Okay.
A JRPG style or turn-based RPG style game with serial mascots.
Of all the things we discussed last episode, that's what you're going to expand
Oh, we
on.
finished all the other topics fairly well, I'd say.
Alright.
But that was the one that we left hanging.
I would not play it. I just thought it would be funny if a guy who sounded like Tony the Tiger was in a video game. That was my entire thought process. It's like, oh, that's funny.
Let's go further though. Let's go further with this here.
Okay, go ahead. You expound. You clearly have ideas.
I somewhat. This is my DM brain kicking in now, of course.
Right?
Battle. So, I mean, Tony the Tiger, let's start with him, since that was where it came from. Let's see, so Tony the Tiger, I think, would be, since he always seems to be doing sports and stuff like that, and his things, I think he's definitely a more fighting-centric
Yeah,
character.
he'd be like the tough tank character. I think.
I think so. Whereas Toucan Sam, I think, would be more of a magic using type.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, it just feels right, right?
The Lucky Charms guy would be magic, but he'd be sort of like a trickstery kind of magic. Would make sense. He'd be debuffing,
He'd be stats,
illusion,
stat
yes,
buffing, yeah, and stuff
exactly.
like that. Now, on a weird one for you, I have 3 characters counting as one character. The Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're
feel
going to be
I-
the sneaky damage dealers, but they'll be weak as a glass.
Okay. I was almost feeling like a Blue Mage type railer in their abilities. I don't know why.
I could see that. I don't know if I can see that with them though.
I don't know. They're like little dudes. I don't know. Makes sense to me.
Then we have Count Chocula.
Oh, he'd be like the dark magic user.
Yeah, dark
He'd
magic
be,
user,
he'd,
for
he'd
sure.
be debuffing. He would be
The dark magic would be chocolate themed, is all it is. Yes.
Exactly. He'd be the one who has like life drain abilities. Oh, I'm almost down. I am out, basically.
Basically. Didn't need it anyways. We do lean into our abilities quite a lot. There you go, you got your stuff back, and so do I.
Nice.
I'm just trying to think of other cereal mascots that are rather big. The ones that still exist anyways. Is fucking Sugar Bear still a mascot?
I don't know what that is, so probably not.
You don't know who Sugar Bear is? For
No.
Sugar Crisp cereal?
No.
Can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp.
Oh, that's jogging a memory.
Yeah, I figured the sound might. Interesting. Apparently he had like back in the day. He had there was like you would get little storybook things, or not story. This is commercials. Yeah, the commercials are like little stories and stuff like that. Will Sugar Bear make it through this till next time? And
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Chest.
6 of 7 room.
Trying to think of it. I feel like cereal mascots are actually like going away.
Oh, I think they have 100% are.
They're not all gone yet. Some of the bigger ones are still around, but I feel like that I don't know. It's like the world is getting sad and less whimsical. With
For some extent, I think this is my theory, anyways.
You're probably fine with it, I'm sure.
No, I think I have no opinion. I don't like cereal.
Oh, that's right. Fair enough.
My theory is that it's probably for a similar reason that the like McDonald's mascots are gone, because
Yeah,
the
that's
advertising standards for like advertising junk food to children.
Yeah, but a lot of those cereals, I mean, some of those cereals are actually perfectly fine.
I don't know.
Cereals like, oh yeah, there's one we didn't do. The Cheerios Bee.
Oh, that guy. I feel like he's like a big cereal.
Interesting. Not where I was thinking. I was thinking he would fit for a more roguish type too.
That might work, yeah. The stinger.
Hit and run and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Trix Rabbit.
Oh, he's the like barbarian, like fast hitter, right? Like, you know, I mean that's. I feel like that one's a little obvious.
That is not where I would think it was going to go, actually.
We're all disagreeing. We're all disagreeing. Here.
I didn't really have a direction for him, but I did not see that.
Okay.
I figured fast, though, because he's always trying to chase after people and get his tricks.
That's why I'm thinking he's like the.
But a barbarian?
He's like, well, not like the barbarian, but he's like the fast warrior, where he's like he has like two-handed weapons, and there's like one. Yeah, that one's almost dead. He wouldn't have like a sword and shield or whatever, like Tony the Tiger.
He's not sword and board.
No.
He's two-handed.
He'd be two-handed, but he's very fast.
Interesting.
He'd be like a dual dagger wielder.
Not a thing you usually see is fast and two-handed.
I mean,
Not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying you don't see it.
I'm thinking like Vermintide, because there's like dual daggers. That's the thing. I look off.
Nobody leveled up. Oh, okay, got an item. You're now brown.
You are now on POV. You will become a minority.
I just think going back to Count Chocula. What are the other two? Two of his abilities. He's a bit of a summoner. He summons Booberry and Frankenberry. Is that
Yes.
one? Yeah.
Yes. Before
Oh, okay, so we go here, and then we'd be like, oh, we need the runes. And now we've just come here.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, so
How many
now
do we have left?
Well, just one.
Just one?
On the other path, yeah.
Is that what the red dot is, I wonder?
I think so.
Oh, chest. Is that one opened already?
Not yet found all 7 stars. And look. Oh, that chest. I was looking at the tomb. Ah!
Did that one surprise you?
No.
Bullshit. I can't wait till I get a spell that actually damages multiple enemies.
That'll be nice.
If I get one? I don't remember.
I fucking hope so. Yeah, arrows work.
These wargs are not anatomically correct. I did not see a butthole where the camera was right there.
It's covered by the fur.
Ah, fair enough. It's an interesting design choice by the movie makers to have wargs look so fucked up like that. Because a lot of times when wargs show up in other fantasy things, They're just big fucking wolves. Big evil-looking wolves, basically.
Which I'm pretty sure that's just what they are in the book. Ooh, counterattack,
Yeah,
nice.
as you said last session.
It's just they're big wolves, I think, is all it is.
Yeah. I guess they just did it to make them match a bit more of how fucked up the goblins and orcs look. So.
Keep it in aesthetic.
Which I can understand that.
Like how in the book, Sauron deliberately chooses black horses for his Nazgul. They talk about when they're going after the hobbits in Rohan, and they first meet Aemar. He mentions that Sauron specifically requests tribute in black horses, only black. So clearly, Sauron is he's sort of in.
Is Sauron the edge a bit of an edgelord, and he needs to be
I
black?
think he is. That's the only I can think of.
Yeah, give him more health. There we go. He's into the thousands now.
Stats, not. But
The bowman has more health than him.
we need spirit. Actually, strength a little bit too.
But
And spirit for her as well. There we go. Okay, so now we gotta go back to the other path, get the other
I'm
one.
sorry, but I have to. I just can't get out of my mind the idea of Sauron there, sitting in a room by himself. It's like they need to be black, like my soul. Shut up, Mom.
Shut up, Eru Luvatar!
From what little I understand, that is kind of his personality towards Luvatar, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. He's just kind of being a little spite. More
He's
Morgoth.
an edgy little bitch, isn't he?
That's more Morgoth, because Morgoth's thing is that he wants to just. He's like, I can't have it, so I'm gonna break everything.
Oh God, he's a second tier fucking edgelord. He's an edgelord pretending to be his favorite person, who is of course an edgelord.
Satan.
Satan. Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Sauron is just like more traditional, like controlling. Yes, I want to dominate everything, and I want to be in control of everything, and everything has to be perfectly ordered. He's an autist.
Oh God, he's an OCD
Yes.
edgelord.
But Morgoth is more the traditional, like, fuck you, Dad. Man, I'm in charge of fire and ice. Fuck you, Monway.
Eh. Okay, for fuck's sake, Taylor.
Yeah, it's bad.
Gonna have a coronary and
Balrog Pit Overlook, oh fuck me.
Oh, we there, man. We there.
Found
Found all the runes. There you go. Give us that episode.
Dwarves have inhabited these mountains, for this huge range divides Middle-earth east from west. Long ago, on the eastern slopes, orcs slew Isildur, the king of Gondor, and have since infested these crags. Other creatures, such as goblins, also sought refuge here.
Didn't he live in like the very bottom of the mountains?
Pretty much, he was like way down.
Even further down than the orcs. His little lake with his little island.
Now the northern passes are steep.
Little boat.
Yes,
Scant
his little
people
boat.
inhabit this ghostly realm. Say,
Here's a odd piece of info that to see if we agree on. Did he have a paddle or did he just do this?
I think he did that.
he just used his big hands.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think I want to say that they mentioned in The Hobbit him paddling with his hands. I don't remember a paddle being mentioned. So
That's fair. Losing the one ring? That's a bad one. What the hell? Look at the health bar on the top. It's still the one from before.
oh, there we go. That's an interesting little glitch.
Ooh, a double critical.
In that movie scene there, wherever they're trudging through the snow and Legolas is walking on top.
I mean, that's true. That's
Oh, it
actually
is.
true.
I love it in the book though. Legolas is like a sarcastic little shit about it because he's walking up over top, and everyone's fucking grumbling and complaining. Boromir's taking his shield and he's like making it like a plowing through the snow. And Legolas at one point he runs around the corner. And he's like, "I go to fetch the sun," and he runs off to go check ahead. In the books, Legolas is the sarcastic little shit.
In the movies, he hardly says shit.
Yeah, he's just like, I see things with my elf eyes.
Legolas, what do your elf eyes see?
I see Denny's open from 7 to 8 p.m.
Now, that's another thing that's like heavily mentioned, I think, quite often too by fans and such, is that elves don't see the same as humans and
No.
other races. They don't see the curvature of the world, apparently.
I think that's supposed to be the idea, is because after Middle Earth got bent, after it got turned around.
Get bent.
That's probably the idea, is the fact that they just see. Can't use the ladder?
No.
Okay. Is the fact that they can see the
They
world
just,
the way it used to be. Though they
because
do
they're
just
from-
have,
yeah.
they are just mentioned to have generally really good eyesight, so.
But thinking about it, what he asked Legolas to look for, like, that's something that I think even binoculars wouldn't fucking help.
In the books, he's even more specific to it, and then they.
Oh,
Oh!
Wait,
we're
I
underneath them.
see something. What do you say to this, dwarf?
It's the fucking dead body that Pippin dropped.
Important item. Something kept at the throne room. Perhaps a book of secrets.
Can you meet us there? Time's running out.
I think
The Balrog is stirring.
It is a Balrog of Morgoth.
Oh, great.
We must master our fear. Follow that creature. It is our only way out.
Yeah, see, he's not flying there, he's climbing.
Yeah.
It is no use. The path is destroyed.
So we're gonna have to go back to the throne room now, I think.
Another way.
The rune door? Oh. Oh, just okay. I was like, what's going on, guys?
I've seen video where they fight the Balrog, and it's with,
I know.
it's
I've
with
gotten
Gandalf,
I've
so-
gotten well past this point. No, there's points. Scuttle. There's points at which you have a hero, I guess a heroic character along with you. Gandalf's one. I think it's. I can't think of the other ones there, but like, I think you have what the hell's his name? Leader of the Rohirrim.
Theoden or Éomer?
Éomer. Yeah, I think Éomer joins you for one.
Cool.
You just making use of that fucking move. It's been helping.
Yeah, we don't have enough moves that attack multiple enemies, so.
I think you're the only one that does. Both my magic users are single hitters.
Oh, I can only attack. Oh, interesting. I can only attack.
You can only hit the one you're facing.
Interesting.
That's fine. You did good. Scuttle.
He's like a little crab.
No, I better do some damage. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
What is that from?
Skyrim.
I thought so.
It's what. It's what the Whiterun, the guy who runs the shop in Whiterun, Adrian's fucking husband, says, and just a few other types of shop, weapon shop people.
Yes, there is a secret way, Sir Warrior asked, but I did not need to search for it as you must.
That should tell you just how close we are to them.
Yeah,
we've caught up to them.
we basically just fucking
Learn
sprinted.
yourself. The dwarves design
Because we literally heard Gandalf get pissed at Pippin,
dwarves and supplies
and of course the dead body making it down there. So,
Then the Balrog's like,
and we
I'm
got to
coming
watch
up.
the Balrog do a very, I'm sorry, when he came up for the Fellowship, like he was already up and he looked badass. We saw him out as he is on the way up, there going
Stumbling.
like, I'm a climb. I heard noise.
He's like Dracula in the original book.
Oh,
In the original book, he climbs up like sheer walls. He's like Spider-Man.
interesting.
Yeah. So I think this is where, I got knocked off. Oh, we got to double back, just making sure there's no chests around here.
Get fucked.
Yes.
Having that counterattack is handy now. So
That is beautiful.
it's tasty. Look at you just fucking soloing this battle.
God damn.
Watch your AP. I feel that one probably eats up AP quite a bit.
Yeah, but it's gonna finish the battle. And then I
I'm
think
curious. Let me do. I'm just watching. Okay, only one. It only counts as 1 point because you use. I was saying if maybe each time you hit one of them it was 1
Oh,
point.
that'd be cool.
That'd be disgusting.
See, now we leveled up.
Good.
And I think there was some equipment we got. No.
It's kind of sad that I think this is the game we've both been the most happiest to play.
Not at all. This is great. Ugh.
I should mention that axe you just gave to Hadhod looks very much like Gimli's.
Yeah, because he's the dwarf axe.
Well, I get that, but
they
it's,
all look the same. I see a little like.
It's just what an elf would say. Are you good? Why are you
but
walking back
see,
and forth?
The light blue sort of pathway
Yeah,
there?
go back.
Yeah, there's no way to get up there. I couldn't.
No, go back.
Oh, there's a chest. Hold on.
Okay.
And an epic scene.
They have taken the bridge.
I have an additional Lord of the Rings that has the original dwarven runes on like a little slip.
Nice.
Because originally Tolkien wanted that actually in the book, but then it was during World War II when he was writing that, and at the time there was still a paper shortage, and then by the time they got to publish it, in the 60s, they're like, nah, we're good. We don't need a random page of runes that no one can read.
See, if you'd sent the page of runes with, translation on it.
I mean, it is. It's what Gandalf's saying.
Oh, okay. And then the body falls. Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity. This is literally just shot for shot the scene from the movie.
Yeah.
Not complaining. I love the movies.
Hopefully we don't get copyright striked. I don't think we will. It's short enough, but... Okay, so we're going to go back here.
I can mute those parts if we need to.
Or you can always put like a little filter over the video.
It all depends on if they have a problem with the go through the thing on the not there, and there.
Oh, it goes down.
There
I thought it
you
was going
go.
up.
There you go, buddy boy.
Fuck off.
Who's the big boy? Who's the good boy?
Fuck off! I'm not a fucking dog.
That's debatable.
Nice Hadhod breeds.
And slime and ash. I feel like we're picking these things up and just saying they're useful, but they're actually,
They didn't have greaves, so...
No. It's like, Barathor's like, hey, look, some ash. This will be useful to drop there, whatever stat it drops. And the elf's just like, okay, yeah, whatever, we need to keep moving. Fucking, just take it if you want. So, I have to admit something.
Okay.
Elves bore me.
I think I understand if you're not like into the books where you're like you see all the incredibly crazy like heavy metal shit they do.
No, that's fair. Let me expand on that.
Okay, go ahead.
Elves in fantasy bore me. I don't know. It's just like I think it's possibly because I've been exposed to so many other fantasy creatures and races and stuff like that that elves feel about as bland as humans.
Yeah, I think because most fantasy settings, elves are basically just long-lived or immortal humans.
With knife ears.
Yeah, there's no like interesting part about them. There's no because in Lord of the Rings, they're the fact that they're like connected to the world in a way the humans aren't, and then like their spirit is sort of burned up with passion, and their body decays and their spirit lives on. And like the fact that they're basically like superhuman ubermensch, like they're really weird and crazy.
I'd have to say that probably the Middle Earth, the Tolkien elves, I think are the least boring.
No,
to me.
they're the only ones I think are interesting, except maybe like the Elder Scrolls elves, because some of those are.
Well, that's because
wacky.
they the fucking creators, whoever are there, they really did some serious, I don't know if the right term, dichotomy of those things. Like, these are different elves from different places. They have massively different things.
Oh yeah, they're not just the closest.
The sad fact is almost all of them are assholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are. I mean, the high elves are the biggest assholes of all of them.
Dunmer are assholes because
Dunmer are assholes because everyone's an asshole to them.
No, they're just kind of xenophobic to begin with.
They are, but the fact that everybody hates them does not help.
No.
I mean, think about it. If everybody hated you, your mood would probably not be the greatest.
Fair. And they have slaves and shit, and Bosmer are cannibals.
But cannibals, and they're just reclusive too, because of the whole living in forests thing.
And then orcs are orcs.
I keep forgetting that they're elves too.
Yeah. And then there's the Dwemer, who are basically
Who are dead.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they became god, and when you become god, you kind of that's a whole big undertaking.
Then there's the Falmer that were once the Chimer, I believe.
Yeah, I think
Which
it might
are
be-
the snow elves.
Yeah.
Because they turned to the Falmer because they got fucked over by the Dwemer. Oh, what the hell are the ones from Cyrodiil? The ones aliens.
Yes. That are sounds like aliens.
I don't remember the proper what type of elf they are.
I think they're related to high elves, but I could be wrong.
But yeah, lots of elves, and like fairly distinctive in their own way.
Yeah, they're all wildly different. And they all, to be fair,
But I'm gonna put-
Elder Scrolls lore and world building is rarely matched.
That's fair. Can you really say that? Can you really say any fantasy world building is perfectly matched?
It's basically Tolkien and the Elder Scrolls, as far as I can see. And, to be fair, I haven't really dug into all the D&D stuff, but I imagine
fair.
50 years or whatever.
Well, D&D gets a bit specious on some of its fucking facts because, of course, it's a game meant to be make your own worlds and make your own mythologies. So, like, it's hard to really go there. They do have worlds of their own and stuff like that. But I think they're made loosely enough so that, you know, you can
They're
still
not,
have
they're not
mess
super
with it.
concrete.
Yeah.
They let you put your own details into it.
There is some histories and stuff like that, but like it can all be changed just a little bit if need be. I will say this much though, going back to Elder Scrolls for a second. So we got all these elves, and they're made to be relatively interesting. We have cat people and lizard people,
Yeah,
and I find those far more interesting.
that's fair. I think cat people for me are the most interesting because depending on like,
The Khajiit.
yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. We're having a good conversation
We
here.
are. Depending on like
I guess I didn't need to waste
what
that. but whatever.
phase of the moon you're born under, you can be either like a regular
There's like 5
house-
different forms that a Khajiit can be, I think.
There's like 2 dozen. There's
Is there
over
2
a dozen.
dozen?
There's like a chart that gets posted on V every once in a while.
You need to send me this chart because I like to look into this.
I'll see if I can find it, but basically you go from like tiny house cat to
Yep.
like giant panther.
I'm trying to remember what the little ones are called. They're
I don't remember any of the fucking names.
Alfiq, I believe. Anyways, and there's the ones that are the big tigers and stuff like that.
There's ones that are basically just people that look a little bit weird.
Well, yeah, that was actually from that's a thing they kind of retconned it to work that way from the original games because
Yeah.
the original games just like human. They look like cat people from like anime things. They had like slightly cat-like features and stuff like that.
I've played this a good chunk enough of Daggerfall to remember all that crap. We're in a little bit of Arena where they basically look. Yeah, they just look. They have like cat faces.
Were you? I have
kinda.
to. Let me ask this: Were you unable to really continue with Arena?
For one thing, Daggerfall's better in every single way. But
Fair enough.
Arena is genuinely overwhelming in a way few games are. Not in terms of like
It's.
mechanics.
I feel like it's overwhelming, but it doesn't have the. What's the word I'm looking for? The mechanical ability to back up that overwhelming. Like it's just not. It's not technologically advanced enough to be that overwhelming.
That's fair because it's like literally the entirety of Tamriel, but also it's super primitive. Because I mean, the original intention was it was like an arena fighting game where you just sort of went around, and then why don't we have you travel between arenas, and then hey, I want to use some side quests, and it just
Hey, here's a whole world.
yeah, and it exploded completely out of control.
And I would love to have an Elder Scrolls game like that isn't Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, because that's the closest thing in terms of having the entire thing.
And even then, there's still lots of parts of Tamriel that don't exist in online.
Though
Although
I'm-
through the updates and the expansions, they've had a shit ton. So
I know there's quite a few mod efforts spread throughout
for Skyrim,
Skyrim and Daggerfall, and not Daggerfall, Morrowind.
Skyrim's got one of the biggest ones I think with the what is it called? It's like open world or some shit like that. I can't remember that, but it's a major initiative. Like they have multiple people working on it. It is like they probably have the ability to just make a whole fucking game under their own power.
Morrowind has something similar with
Yes.
Tamriel Rebuilt.
That's what it is. Tamriel United, I think, or Tamriel. Maybe it is Rebuilt for the Skyrim one too.
Rebuilt is the Morrowind one that I'm aware of, where it's basically
Unleashed. I think it's Unleashed. I think it's Tamriel Unleashed. I think
Okay.
is the one for Skyrim.
That is,
For
that
Strim.
is, that is not the
Are you
door I
getting
want.
lost?
A little bit. I'm trying to figure out because it's that way. I need to go this way.
It's obvious you're not a dwarf, or you'd know where you're going perfectly.
Exactly. And that's not the way either. It's the other one. I think. But I'm going to go up just in case.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think this might be... It is. Okay, we're good. I was
We're good?
incorrect. Yes.
Okay.
I was incorrect.
But,
Yeah, there's... Tamriel Rebuilt, I think at this point, is... Just the mod content is bigger than all of Oblivion.
yeah.
It's fucking huge.
And like, I've been keeping an eye on them for years, and they have been at it for years. Like, I can't even be mad at them, because you know what, you can't be. These fuckers are first off doing this for basically free, if not the
Oh, yeah.
donations people pay the effort. And like, they're basically bringing, I don't know, the entire fucking world of Tamriel for the most part. They got people working on fucking Akavir, as well as the fucking the place where the Nords come from.
I think that's...
At Mora.
Oh, at Mora. Yes. Hard. And Epixie.
Yes.
It is time to find our fellowship of Gondorian.
I mean, we've kind of been trying that this
No
whole
longer
time.
hold back the Balrog's gaze. He senses we are here.
I wonder who gets to control Gandalf.
Arlen's tomb before he dares to escape behind us.
I can't actually remember if we control Gandalf or if he does it himself too. That might be, he might be computer controlled. I can't remember that.
Oh, right. I should equip Hadhod. Not Adriel. Hadhod.
Hauberk.
Tabard. Ooh, cool. It's a blue.
Finally, some color in this world.
Okay. For some reason they were shown over here for the cutscene, but I guess it was just a thing. Okay, now we gotta follow that way and figure out which way that one's going.
What do we have for time?
Alright,
I check that.
let me wander over.
Yes, please do.
Where are we at? 36 minutes.
About what we were at last time,
Yeah.
roughly. So we're good. We're keeping this.
I want to see if we can fight the Balrog in this
We'll make this episode extra long if we have to fight the Balrog.
We gotta fight that Balrog.
Yeah.
I remember once I burped the ABCs all the way to like K.
Surprised you got that far. Usually when I get one burp out, that's all I have. So.
It was a lot of work.
Also, when I try to control my burps to do things like that, it just makes me feel sick.
All right. There we go. Follow the glowing thing.
So I told my ex.
Doesn't even make any fucking
It
sense.
was the best I could do. Follow the glowing thing.
I guess.
I don't know. It's the best I could do. The eye is starting to glow. We're in danger.
Ooh.
We're in danger.
Ooh.
It's gonna happen.
Ooh.
Anytime now.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
Ah.
Ah. Oh. Oh. I just shit.
Alright, never mind.
Anyway, I swear that's just there to cock tease us. How many times have we gotten that? It just like disappears.
Now
Nail it here.
You found Moria's book of secrets.
So I have a feeling that means Gandalf put it there for us.
No
I
one
guess.
but I shall open it.
Don't you fucking touch it with your filthy elf hands, little woman.
Alright, go on.
Here it is. Andalui Ven.
You gonna read more than that, Adriel? Or?
No.
I can speak the words, but I cannot find the door.
Of course not. That would require cunning beyond the mind of an elf.
This is my favorite character so far.
Your people
Of course,
serve to
because he's
secure our doors and seek our goodwill, but you never the power behind our throne.
Ooh.
Then, now, or ever.
I was saying, where's the epic scene? Come on.
Words
I think we
hold
missed
red
one. I
power,
see a red ball
capture the mind,
that's amongst the greens.
rage the heart. But it is things that come to the heart of the matter.
I always thought that was nowhere near as menacing as the other things he says. I see you.
That's pretty creepy.
I'm sorry, just reminding me of that. I don't know if you've seen the meme there. It's like The guy standing outside the window, it says perverts on him. It's like, yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, from the and now there's another epic scene. There it is.
Oh, okay. I guess now we found it. So what were you saying though?
Yeah, that's from the fucking Onion. It's like
okay.
fake political comics.
I know what Onion is, but I didn't know there was comics.
I can't remember the name of the artist to look them up. But yeah, they're fucking funny. My favorite one is probably a guy in like a porn shop buying it's like a porn DVD and it's like big black titties or something on the DVD, and in like heaven it's all like famous like black like equal rights figures like Martin Luther King smiling down upon him with a tear rolling down his cheek. There's a Statue of Liberty smiling, like hands over her heart. There's I think there's a grave marked racism. It's so funny. This is all it takes to fix racism. It's just a thick black woman. Okay, so now we gotta go back to wherever the fuck that's going now.
No chests on the way. Have we already been here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm losing track.
Yeah, we're just going back and forth at this point. It's like it's like Death Stranding, but Middle Earth.
So better.
I would actually play. I can't remember. Imagine what the fuck.
You'd play Over Encumbrance Simulator, the game, if it was Middle Earth.
Yes. I enjoyed the game as it is, so.
I know you do.
I've actually been thinking about replaying it. It's been 2 years since I got it, so and finished it.
Here's my hot take.
Okay.
I feel from what I've seen and what I've played there, that it comes off as, well, nowhere near as autistic as Dwarf Fortress. It's one of those games where it kind of is heavily like that.
Not really.
It takes a certain. What I'm saying in nicer terms.
Yeah.
Is it takes a special kind to enjoy it.
Yes, that's.
To put it nicely.
That is probably the best way to say
Put it politically correctly.
Because it's a different kind of autism than like Dwarf Fortress.
No, that is a whole different thing. But it's the first thing that came to my mind is to try to get the point across.
Because like, there's not like a whole lot of like micromanaging. You think there is, because you gotta manage your weight and balance and shit, but really all you do, you hold down the L1, L2, and R2.
Look, I'm gonna put it this way. From what I understand from it, there, minus a few probably storyline stuff and such like that, it catches me as being a game that makes you play it for the same reason as I get stuck and caught up in things like Farming Simulator, where it's just the feeling of like, I don't know about this, but I need to finish this quest. Not quite a sunk cost fallacy, but a similar ideal where it's just like, oh, but I gotta keep this. It's like an addiction.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know if I'm making myself clear, so.
Maybe? I don't know.
Taylor, I don't think I'm making myself clear. If you're not understanding or clear on the situation, then I'm not making myself clear.
Now we have to go. Now we're about. We've literally just been going back and forth between two rooms for the last like 20 minutes.
Andalou even.
Okay, maybe here's some Tolkien knowledge you can bring to me. Why do the dwarven doors? Why are they locked by elven words?
Because they used to be very good friends with the elves back in a certain point. The elves, both in the Aragian region, where Gil-galad, his people, and Celebrimbor, who made the rings, they were big friends, so they can go through traffic and Elrond, of course, on that side, all to Lothlorien. And basically, Moria was sort of the highway that they used, and there was traffic back and forth between them, and Lothlorien as well was going into there, and there were some other elven communities that were around before and are since gone. So basically, they were sort of coming from both sides, and they'd meet in there. So basically, like in the movies and the books where they say friend, you just say friend in Elvish and enter. And it's just...
Melon.
Yeah.
Melon.
Now witness the marvels I journey through.
Yeah, basically because it was a dwarf made for elves.
And just happened to also be a mine, though Gimli doesn't like it being called that.
I mean, to be fair, there were mines in there, but it was like a big. It was a huge.
To be fair, it's a
city.
dwarven structure. More than likely, there isn't so much. There's no way to have a dwarven structure without mines attached to it.
They just live in the mountains. That's the thing. All the famous homes of the dwarves have been in mountains.
Which makes sense. I think we might have to fight a cave troll.
It said a dead troll.
Oh, okay.
Because this is.
It might be more than one. Just enemy.
Scuttle, scuttle.
Look at this scuttling little bastard. Let's try to get through this quickly so we can get to that.
I want the fucking
Balrog.
Balrog! When are we gonna get to the fireworks factory?
Oh, blinding shot unlocked.
Nice.
Him. Fuck. That did some damage. Total concentration as we just don't say a damn thing.
Fucking get to the Balrog!
Rah.
Alrighty. Spirit a little bit. Speed. Drill pendant. Oh, she got pulled at some point. Okay.
But she wasn't even wearing any before that.
Huh.
Off we run.
Oh, there's a save point. Oh, fuck.
Taylor, I think we might need to save you here and make the next episode of the Balrog. We could still do that Balrog fight tonight.
I know, we can just keep doing that.
Exactly.
This is the great thing about being on vacations. We'll have 5 fucking Lord of the Rings videos.
Yep.
Tomorrow we could probably record a couple other things, record some Mario.
Yeah, I think we should record anything but Lord of the Rings.
This
tomorrow.
game is very good, but...
And very good and very addicting.
Yes.
Also, I suggested you play on easy, didn't I?
I think so.
I believe I did. Which I am seeing a difference. So, it's not a bad thing. It helps us get through, and it's probably better for the video in general.
Yeah, so we don't have to grind as much. We're at like
Yeah.
level 20, I saw. So.
Yeah, and where I'm at in my save, which is further than this one, is like mid 40s, I think.
Strength up a little bit, because we got to do that double shot thing.
The orb. The orb!
Contemplate it.
I prefer to contemplate. No!
Every time. Swear to God. Every fucking time.
Oh, fucking coronary here at some point.
Thank you very much, everyone. And next time, Clayton will have a coronary.
After we beat the Balrog.
Yes.
So long.
Balrog first.